So do you want to get red flagged really fast? Well, I'll show you how. Welcome to Lawyered Up. I'm Patrick McGinn. I'm a Florida trial attorney and former police officer, and I bring you news and information from around Florida and around the country that is pertinent to firearms, firearms law, and the Second Amendment in general. And today we have a case out of Clearwater, Florida that actually went down a couple of weeks ago. It involved Dave Berry, seen here. Apparently Dave got mad because a landscaper parked his landscaping trailer partially obstructing Dave's driveway. Dave saw fit to get his AR-15 9mm and have a little disagreement with the guy. Let's take a look at it because it was all captured on video and appears to have gone viral. So let's take a look.
This is my property. You are not allowed to block my driveway.
A tense argument over a parking space.
You think I'm playing? Yeah.
And Clearwater police say this man, David Berry, brought a rifle to the argument.
This is my property. I'd have shot you dead and you would have went to jail.
This is city property out here.
No, it's not, brother.
Jeremy Lee is the other voice you hear, his daughter behind the camera.
It was scary because she was there.
He got the rifle after Lee threatened him. Clearwater's police chief said his department is investigating what happened. He said in a statement, quote, "The bottom line is a dispute over parking should never have escalated to something like this. If you have a problem with someone partially blocking the driveway, you call police. You don't grab a gun like some vigilante."
So there you have it. Dave lost his collective set of marbles and, got totally out of control, lost control of his emotions and anger, and stupidly went and got a gun. Now, the police responded. Clearwater Police Department went out there. They did not make an arrest at the time. And this video was posted on social media. It got back to the community, and the media started asking the chief, hey, what are you going to do about it? And the chief smartly said, hey, we sent it to the state attorney for felony review. In my experience, there's only two reasons the police do that. Number one is they don't know what to do, or number two, they don't want to make the decision. They want to pawn it off on the state attorney. I'm sure weighing in on it is that Dave remained on his property. You can open carry a firearm on his property, on your property. So Dave remained on his property. Luckily he didn't go out in the street and get up in the guy's face with it, make it even worse. Florida does have a brandishing statute. It is statute 790.10. Improper exhibition of dangerous weapons or firearms, and it reads in full, if any person having or carrying any dirk, and I know you're going to ask me what a dirk is, so I'll tell you in a minute, sword, cane, firearm, electric weapon or device, or any other weapon shall, in the presence of one or more persons, exhibit the same in a rude, careless, angry, or threatening manner, not necessary self-defense. Not a necessary self-defense. The person so offending shall be guilty of a misdemeanor of the first degree. And that is certainly a mouthful and a very good example of why lawyers should not write statutes. That's a complete run-on sentence. It could be a lot easier to understand had a normal person written it and just said, you can't do this. Anyway, so what is a dirk? Dirks are mentioned in Florida statutes a few times. I always get the question, what is a dirk? This is a dirk. It's a short dagger. It was developed by the Scots way back when, adopted by the Irish. I know that because I'm Irish. I've never really seen anybody with a dirk, arrested with a dirk, or charged with any crime related to a dirk. But that's neither here nor there. It wasn't a dirk involved, so this is not a dirk case. This is a firearms case. And as Dave shows us, this is a really good way to get yourself red flagged, because they went out, later and they hit him with the red flag order and seized all of his guns. Apparently they went out to serve him first with a subpoena, probably related to the first case. There was some type of confrontation. It didn't go into detail in the news article, but they did say that gave them the information they need to file for a red flag order, and they went and got the temporary red flag order, or risk protection order as we call them here in Florida, and proceeded to confiscate all of Dave's guns. I looked up the docket, saw it here. It's in the beginning stages where they filed the initial petition. The judge ordered a final hearing contemporaneous with the statute. He's represented by a law firm here, a fairly large law firm, which I'm sure he's shelling out a lot of money for. And his case is, beginning the process. So no matter what you think about red flag laws, whether they're constitutional or not, bottom line is we have to deal with them for the time being, and they are very, very expensive to defend. And a lot of people lose these cases in front of the judge. So he'll go before the judge, and the judge will make a determination whether he's a danger to himself or others. If he is, his firearms will remain in police custody for at least a year until the case is up for review. Dave teaches us a lot of things about what not to do. If you can't control your emotions and your anger, you probably shouldn't be messing around with firearms to begin with. And this is a perfect example of that. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you on Lawyered Up.